Are you confused about when to take Social Security? I'm Clark Howard. I want you to know the best time for you. There's not a perfect answer, but there are tools you can use to get to the best date for your situation. One of the most polarizing topics I've ever addressed is when you should take Social Security. Most people tend to take it very young, relatively speaking. Your window to decide is between age 62 and age 70. Fidelity Investments has a very easy to use tool that shows you what happens with your money depending on when you decide to take it. So I'm on their questionnaire and we're going to say that I'm 62. I'm actually 64, but we're going to say I'm 62. And we're going to say that I make $50,000 a year just for the purposes of this. You have to choose if you're male or female, so I chose male. And then it gives you a scenario where you can look at the benefit of taking at different ages if you're expecting to live into your 90s or if you think you're going to bag life in your 70s. Now, by the way, when you hit age 65 as a guy, you're likely to live on average to just a whisker under 85, a woman 86. But here's the kicker. A third of people who reach age 65 live into their 90s. So that's why the Fidelity tool talks about what happens based on the decisions you make, saying you're expecting to live into your 90s. I hear over and over again from people that, hey, how do I know I'm even going to make it to my 70th birthday? Why would I wait instead of starting to receive that check at 62? So we're going to talk it through and give you some samples. So I'm married. It shows that living into my 90s, if I take Social Security in the example I put in at age 62, I got roughly $1,500 a month. At age 66, I got $2,100 a month. But if I wait till age 70, I get just under $2,700 a month. Nearly, I mean, that's getting close to double the check. But why people freak out about waiting is they're thinking, well, if I don't live very long, I will have never gotten the money out of Social Security that I would have. My way of thinking about it is you want to have as generous a Social Security check as you can have from day one, because all your increases based on inflation over the years are set by that initial amount. And if you are one of those 1 in 3 people who is blessed with really long life, you want the biggest possible check you can get later in life. The problem with you expecting only to live into your 70s and you don't live as long as you think, here's the example. If you take the check at 62, you'll end up getting from Social Security roughly $237,000. If you wait till age 70, you only get $161,000. So you end up with much more total money if you're a pessimist about lifespan. On the other hand, if you live longer than you think, you're going to be destitute later in old age. So it's a gamble how long you're going to live. I'm waiting till age 70 to start Social Security for a few reasons. I believe that we're in a different health era. I work out virtually every day of my life, and I optimistically expect longer life than my dad or my granddad's. And we'll see. My mom lived to 92. That's a factor. And I'm not going to know it if I end up making the wrong decision. But the big advantage for me is I'm still working in my 60s. There's a disadvantage to me taking Social Security now working because of the way Social Security punishes you to a certain point if you are still working. So especially for me, it's really Clark smart to wait the full run till I turn 70 to start receiving Social Security. So it's tough. I mean, there is no perfect date for you to take Social Security because you can't predict exactly how long you're going to live. So you got to go with the odds. The odds overwhelmingly show that a lot of us are going to live a lot longer than we thought. So the best time to take Social Security is to wait as long as you possibly can. If you enjoyed this video, like it and subscribe to our YouTube channel. For more info for your wallet, check out clark.com.